that. So now you should be generally ready for your first ride. You can hop on and go, but I would like to introduce you to our ride app first. You may use either FLOATY or Flow Control. FLOATY is on both iOS and Android. Flow Control is only on iOS. Both of them have their strengths and their weaknesses. FLOATY is what I would consider to be the more ease of use app. It has a very clean UI that's more in line with professional grade ride apps today. This is the app that I use whenever I'm going out and about and riding around. Flow Control has all of the same options, but it's not as slick and clean as FLOATY is. But I appreciate it for its robustness and its utility. For now, I'm gonna stick to FLOATY for setting up your first tune. So let's go ahead and open up FLOATY and turn on your board. At the very top, you'll see no boards connected. Tap here to connect. Press that. You should be able to see your board. Connect to it. Upon connection to your board's profile may be incomplete. We need to give FLOATY a little bit more information about it. Under this config tab, enter the board's name in its general range. I would put 20 because it's sort of like every board's average range, but I don't really think it matters. Select your board's battery type. This is important and I'll touch more on it later on. And type the number 3 for empty cell voltage, and then let's press save. Press the hamburger icon up in the top left-hand corner, and then let's press tune. Press the plus arrow to create a new tune, and then press the 3 dots icon and select Pull from Board. This will now show you what your default refloat tune is. It's probably not optimized for your exact board setup, but it'll be good enough to skirt around. Give this a name and then press save. Head back to the Tunes menu, and at the bottom will be a big button called Import. Select this, then press Download Tune Archive. Now you'll have every pre-made tune that's made by very notable members of the community. Return home and you'll find the ability to swipe left and right and to be able to apply all of these tunes. Make sure to press apply though, and note that you can only do this while going slow or idle. If you're moving, there's a good chance the app will block you from being able to write a tune, or it might dump you if you're able to brute force through it. Let's go back up to the tune menu and press on our default tune. This will bring us to the Tune Modifier tab, where you can pull and drag these sliders around to mess with your board's feel. If you want to experiment with tunes, I'd suggest you start off with the other tunes that people have made, find one you like, and then start messing around with that one. It's important to understand that all of these tunes aren't equal across all boards. Some tunes were designed for much smaller boards, while other ones are designed for much heavier, crazier ones. There's 3 different layers of tuning a board inside of FLOATY. You'll see a toggle that says Basic. This will drop down and give you 2 additional layers of tuning, each one more complex than the other. I'm not gonna walk you through each value. 1, I don't know them all, and 2, I'm not educated enough to be able to explain the intricacies of each value. That's something on you to learn and to play with. Good luck. Oh yeah, wait, one more thing. I don't know why I had to write one more thing. I wrote the script. I didn't have to be surprised by that. You can easily share your tunes to and from all of your friends. Click on the 3 dots and press export. This will pop up a QR code that's a shareable tune card. There's a lot of really good stuff inside of this app, so be sure to explore it more and get familiar. There is one other thing that I need to show you though, and that's sessions and ride tracking. Go to the sidebar and enter Preferences. Make sure that Auto Start and Auto Stop sessions are enabled. Now when you connect to your board, you'll be able to see at the very bottom that a session has been started. By using sessions, we can track stats in all of our rides, but you must remain connected to the app. It won't track anything if you don't initially connect. By clicking on a recorded session, you can see a wealth of information about your last ride. Scroll down and you'll be able to see a logs chart. Click into this and you'll see a graph of your speed, duty cycle, and motor current over time. You will also be able to see at the very bottom any ride errors that occurred. But that's not all. Click the 3 dots at the top right and you'll be able to export logs or open in float view. If you press open in float view, you'll be brought to an even more in-depth session view that'll display literally every piece of information during your ride. You can also download all of your logs here too if you want to share them to other people. You can also export this as a file and open it up on a desktop browser, and that's on the same name as float view.